in the entertainment world, there is a lot of handsome men and drop-dead gorgeous women. And some normal women would do anything to get with an entertainer. But it is only natural for entertainers to hang out within their circle and eventually they fall in love for whatever reason. But when you are an entertainer and always in the spotlight, it is not always easy when you have a relationship. There's a lot of scrutiny, a lot of sus, and combined you have general issues as a couple, which is trust, infidelity, time for one another, etc. And this can make it less than a successful relationship. And in many cases, you end up in a bitter breakup. And this is in full display of all to see. So what I'm doing for this video is highlighting 10 high-profile breakups within the Jamaican entertainment industry.
What was the big reason
let's get into
for the breakup?
Okay, so let's kick it off with Christopher Martin and Cecile. They're both musicians. Cecile got her big break back in 2001 when she had a song with Sean Paul entitled Can You Do the Work? And Christopher Martin, he won a competition in Jamaica called Digital Rising Stars back in 2005. They started dating in 2010 and the relationship lasted for about 4 years. Now, the most interesting thing about this couple is that Cecile is 13 years older than Christopher Martin. Regardless of that, they made the relationship work for a while. They had a kid back in 2012. During that time, Christopher Martin was on tour, so he wasn't really around that much. I think that affected the relationship. Within a year of them ending the relationship, it seemed like communication broke down between them, and Cecile ended up posting a message on her Instagram account tagging Christopher Martin. And this is what it said. @I am Chris Martin. Can somebody please tag Chris Martin and let him know we need a pic of him and Nana like this for her school, and since he fails to respond on WhatsApp, although he's online, he seems to communicate better on Instagram. So here goes. Thank you, heart heart. While he's at it, there are a few more issues we need to talk about. So as soon as you can link me, heart heart heart. Sorry not to seem like it's about dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. He does that, okay? It's not dollar sign, LOL. So naturally, and as should have been expected, there was backlash for this.
Conversation with a lot of heart and stuff like that is negative. How is it? You see what I'm saying? People just like to talk stuff. It's a simple thing. It's a simple conversation. They don't know if it's a joke. There's nothing angry about it. There's nothing negative about it. People just chat too much and like things to chat, so you just chat them. So it's like no big deal. IG is faster because when somebody lives for Instagram and the people that are on Instagram, then you send them an Instagram message. That's what we do nowadays. I send everybody messages on Instagram and Twitter. Have you seen my conversations with my friends? We're all sending messages on Instagram nowadays. Big deal. Nothing wrong with the message. But you know, people like to talk and I direct the conversation to wherever I feel like directing it because I'm me a bad gal. It's a big deal. Instagram is a big deal. Nothing wrong with it.
And this is how Christopher Martin claps back.
I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal.
So we know where Christopher Martin got that line from. They have since moved on and they're able to co-parent amicably.
And we're good now. And he's a good father.
Next we have Lady Saw and John John. Now their relationship was a total disaster, a train wreck. In the mid-90s, Lady Saw was making her way on the dancehall scene and John John was a producer. So they started to work together, but they were also mixing the business with the pleasure. They were on and off for several years, and during that time, Lady Saw had adopted 3 children. But things got really bad when, in October 2012, John John got another female pregnant that lived near to Lady Saw. Eventually, she forgave him, as this wasn't the first time that he has been unfaithful to her. So after she forgave him, she told us publicly that she had forgiven John John. And this is what she said. I am not allowing anyone to break up me and my man of 17 years. She also said, once he is not with another man, I am fine. everybody cheat because I am not perfect myself. Who is perfect cast the first stone. I have so many miscarriages, so maybe these are the sons that he should get and I couldn't give him. So she can do the carrying and I do the marrying. 5 months later, she went on a Twitter tirade. So she made these posts on May 20th, 2013. And by this time, she had been dating John for about 17 years. So some of what she said was, vacation time, leaving Canada today to a place where nobody knows my name. At least that's what I hope. I was never good enough until my assets start piling and my money start flying from my hands freely. That's when I start hearing the word love. I used to be talked about like a ugly foo-foo country girl until I start investing in properties. All of a sudden, I was loved by the clan. None of this shocked me cause just a few years into the relationship, you violated. I told you move out. And I was asked how the house I go buy you know who. My house in the hills of Chancery Hall was always a house they had there. I and Heart set to take. The plan was set for years. Wow. Years ago, I wrote a letter, hid it, then instruct my daughter to take it to the media. If anything ever happened to me, that's how afraid I was. Being me is no easy task. Not a day go by without someone trying to destroy me. But the Heavenly Father I serve never fails me. And just so the star know, I left many times after every child, every new woman and arguments, but get tricked by fake tears and treats.
I know that kill me.
Hell no. Me and John, listen people, let me tell you this right now. Me and John been over for over here now. I'm with somebody else. I just didn't publicly talk about it. We haven't been together. No, we have broken up over here now and I'm dating somebody else.
Oh.
I have a man in rock and pinion. Yeah, or crabber. Yeah, man, that's been done, but you know, there's no it there, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. We say hello and everything and all of that.
It sounds like it's over because there's no bitterness.
Yes, there's none at all.
You seem to have moved on.
Yeah, and then
Somebody
we talk
else
to
is
each
in the
other
mix
like
now.
hello, yes.
Oh.
Next, we have Mr. Lex and Tonya Campbell. Mr. Lex is a DJ and Tonya Campbell is a former Miss Jamaica. And their relationship was all sorts of weird. You're going to want to hear this one. So they met in 1999 and then they got married 3 years after. But they started to have problems and they separated for a while and then they got back together in 2006. But in 2008, she then filed a lawsuit against Mr. Lex. This is from an interview that he had on Zip 103. And what he said was that he moved out of the home because she was cheating on him. So she filed a defamation lawsuit. And from there, it got really, really bad. They divorced and she got involved with fellow DJ Busy Signal. And then they eventually had a child together in 2012. And this was while Lexus was serving a 10-year-old charge in a U.S. prison. Mr. Lex also said in an interview after he was released from prison that they had tried to have kids several times, but it just never happened for them.
I keep seeing you posting pictures in social media of your daughters and your son. How is your family, Lex?
You know, I'm about to be a granddad. My first son is 22 and his girlfriend is now pregnant. So now I'm not, so, like I'm not even ready to be an adult yet. I still own an Xbox.
Next, we have Yendi Phillips and Asafa Powell. So Yendi Phillips was the Miss Jamaica World winner in 2007 and also the Miss Jamaica Universe winner in 2010. And Asafa Powell is a former world record holder in sprint. Now, these two didn't really confirm whether they were together or not. And so there was a lot of rumors and speculations. But in 2010, when Yendi entered the Miss Jamaica Universe pageant, it was becoming clear that maybe they were an item. And Asafa also spoke on the relationship that September. This was in 2010. But their relationship was plagued with a lot of rumors. And one of the rumors was infidelity. And it is said that this was coming from both sides. Unfortunately, they broke up in early 2011, But it didn't take too long for Yendi Phillips to find another love interest, and we're going to be getting into that closer down to the end of the video, so you don't want to miss that for sure. Next we have Futa Hype and Ishana, and their relationship ending was a total disgrace. So Futa Hype is a selector and Ishana is a dancehall artist. They were together for 9 years, and during that time Futa Hype proposed to her, and he had done this at his anniversary party as a selector.
Ishana, move your arm for your mouth.
In the early stages of Ishana's career, Futa Hype was very instrumental in her success. Despite how many rumors were already circulating the two, they were still going steady for a couple of years. So during the early stages of their relationship, they had a son together, and he was living with them up until they broke up, which was at the age of 8, and then he went to live in New Jersey with Ishana's family. Now, in April 2014, it was all over. Both of them had confirmed that there was a breakup, but we didn't know why as yet. We eventually knew this when both of them did an interview with a program called On Stage with Winford Williams, and they aired out each other's laundry, and it was a big disgrace. I'm gonna be playing you 2 clips of them on the On Stage program. Alright, wanna listen to this.
Come in a style her. But she has said some things in her song, them, and I said things from the interview where not true. Where I try make me look like a bad person. Like me a stalk her, me a send her a threat and them things. Restraining order when all of that are illusion, because me can't stalk somebody when I'm in a class.
So there's no restraining order?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't know which woman of them right mind. I got be with a man where I take care of them. I do everything where you need to do in a relationship. I don't know anybody who would really break up with someone because of oral sex. To me, that's pathetic, and I think it's crazy. And the worst part is actually people are kind of believing it, and that's why I decided to speak up, because I'm not gonna make Futa destroy me.
Okay.
I work very hard.
So, but he was also alleging that group sex was a part of it.
And that is a lie. And that is a lie.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
Outright lie.
That is a lie, because just Futa's whole persona, him as a person, for him to still be working in a company where I am doing all these crazy things, and the way him can run back a Mr. Bogdanovich like a mongrel dog. Yeah. What that's about him character. You understand? So for you to come out and I would rather him just keep it real and just be real. But the whole problem with this is I decided to take on my career for the betterment of my future and the betterment of my son. I was in a relationship where I was unhappy. Okay. I gave 9 years to someone, and I was giving them all of me, and I was leaving myself. I wasn't going for my dream. You understand what I'm saying? And I decided to take control of my life, and that is where the problem came in.
So there's no restraining order?
No.
Okay.
Jamaica, forget the restraining order, you have to go court and the judge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, me and Anna have no restraining order thing. See? She not in a class. Yeah? Scatter give me a confession. Yeah? So man are in front.
Oh.
Yeah. Him confess in front of Joe and me. So
that was when? That's recently?
No, that's like right after the breakup, couple months.
During that time?
Yeah. So me never tell the public now.
So you were being 2 times?
Yeah, man.
So there was a confession.
Yeah.
In front of Joe.
And nature, yeah.
That there is a relationship between both.
It's not really a relationship, it's like a fling.
Oh, that they had a fling.
Yeah, it's like them still having.
They had an affair.
Yeah, it's like
still having. They were having an affair.
Every studio one of them person they were love the crew. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a share did that.
As you know, you heard the story. The breakup happened, and then whatever.
But you were accused by him of being at the center of the breakup. In fact, there was a relationship with you and her before the breakup.
That's coming from him, right?
Right, coming from Futa Hype, yes.
No, that's it's not everything him say is true.
Yeah.
You understand me?
So that part is not true.
There was no relationship. She and him was separated. You understand me? And a lot of things happened. A lot of things was happening at that time, and
so it was post the breakup that anything happened with you and her?
After, yes. After.
Are you still in a relationship with her now?
We were never in a relationship, What happened, and we had to be there to support each other, because the whole streets in Jamaica start taking jobs at the top.
This is where I jump in now. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Tell me something if you not enjoyed the video so far. Wanna go right now and click that like button, Wanna can see some beer effort put in this video, right? Wanna know some beer things left for come, right? Trust me, you don't want to watch this to end, no matter how long it be. It'll come in like say, you not watch it for 5 minutes. The way all this video is entertaining, the time will go by quickly. Anyways, continuing.
Okay, so what was the big reason for the breakup?
There are numerous reasons, but the main reason is I was in an abusive relationship for 9 years.
Physical abuse?
Physically. When I met Futa, I was 18 years old. And him basically controlled my mind. You know how that is. You understand? Most of my family are overseas, along with the fact that he knew that I loved him.
Do you feel you were manipulated?
I was manipulated. And now since I'm out of the situation, that is how I know that I was manipulated. And because of what he has been doing, this is proving to me that I am so happy.
So you were being abused all that time?
I was being abused. I was being abused.
So why did you stay with... Why did you...
I mean, number one, we share a child together. That is the first thing.
My people, let me tell you something. After me did done edit Futa and Ishana part, me go take a nap. Me go sleep. This was exhausting. Them tired me out, my people. Next we have Yendi Phillips and Chino McGregor. So Yendi made the cut again, this time with recording artist Chino. He is the son of legendary reggae artist Freddie McGregor. So in 2012, Yendi made it public that she was dating Chino, and she also made it public that she was having her first child with him.
For the most part,
congrats.
Yeah. Like people are really like, this is a good thing. Like people are like, we think you'll be a great mom, or you know, all the best for Daniel, and you know what a talented child this is gonna be. He's a musician, I'm a dancer, you know, the natural artistic nature. But it's a lot of congratulations.
I think a lot of people seem fascinated.
Yeah, in a
at
weird
the
way.
idea. I don't know why, but
I guess nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
Because we're both so private. Because you know, I've always never really seen the need to make my private life a public spectacle.
Same here.
And he's actually, I think, worse than me.
The baby was born in September 2012 and her name is Israel. It was also said that they got engaged. But by time Valentine's came around in 2013, there were rumors circulating that the two may have parted, and it's like deja vu. It was for infidelity reasons, but the two have never came out confirmed a breakup or why a breakup had occurred. So according to Urban Islands, court documents started to circulate on social media in 2014 in which Yendi Phillips was seeking 60,000 Jamaican dollars monthly for child support from Chino. Chino was blindsided by this, and he did put out a statement which I'm about to read right now. He said, and I quote, "It is unfortunate that when relationships fail, the child is often used as a pawn. I won't bash or give my opinions on the matter. I will only share facts. Firstly and most importantly, I have not been able to see my daughter for almost 5 months." And he continued, "Calls and texts have gone unanswered. Suitcases of toys and clothing have remained unopened because neither I nor my family have been able to gain access to my daughter." Chino also added that secondly, "My attorneys have tried on numerous occasions to reach an amicable resolution to the matter, particularly my visiting rights, all of which have been declined by her." Chino also made it clear that he did not receive any legal documents despite the news. Yendi Phillips has also responded via her social media pages, and she said that her privacy was breached when the documents were leaked. She said, "It has come to my attention that without permission or consultation with me or my legal representatives, private information was leaked." And that is what she had put out on Twitter. As of 2022, which was last year, Yendi Phillips got married to her longtime partner of about 4 to 5 years.
He's a good dad. He's fun. They're always having fun together, playing.
I mean, them say children live where them learn. You understand? So my relationship with my kids is, you know, I mean, pretty much a reflection of my father's relationship with me or my father's relationship with his other kids.
Next, we have Vybz, Kartel, and Stacy, Elliott. So Vybz Kartel is a recording artist and Stacy Elliott is a New York-based banker. So to the shock of the whole dancehall fraternity, in 2005 we saw on social media that Vybz Kartel had gotten married to Stacy at a St. Andrew-based registrar on Trevanion Park Road in Crossroads, Kingston. When Vybz Kartel was asked why he got married to Stacy Elliott, this is what he said, and I quote, "Me just get up mad and decide to do it. It's like me get a wedding fever from Wadea because my baby mother's mother got married recently and I was the best man for the groom. So I just decided to do it. I flew her in from New York for the wedding and it's all good. I am in love. I am happy. This is just glorious." And this is what Kartel had said on his wedding day. He also added, "From the first time I met her, I knew she was special. So we talked a couple of times on the phone. It wasn't a groupie thing, and we just fell in love, little by little." Stacy Elliott was born in Jamaica, and she's also quoted as saying, "I love his personality. He is fun-loving and very smart, and I believe he is misunderstood. He has good qualities. From the moment I met him, I fell in love with him." End quote. This shocked everybody and we immediately started speculating that Kartel was looking a visa. Now, the two had met 4 years prior at a show that he had in Brooklyn, but they had never lived together during their entire marriage. Later, Kartel filed for divorce and he claimed that Elliott had a child by another man during their time together and that she never visited him even once when his visa was revoked. The divorce was finalized in October 2008 and it left many wondering if the marriage was legitimate in the first place. Okay, up next we have Sasha and Turbulence. Now, this was undoubtedly one of the nastier breakups within the Jamaican entertainment industry as singers. Sasha and Turbulence went from close collaborators to lyrical opponents following their split in 2006. But just a mere 2 years earlier, the two was basking in glory from their hot collaboration, which was Want a Natty and We've Got the Love. And this made them hot properties within the reggae industry, and they had painted an ideal picture of their relationship, which had accompanying music videos as well. Things were going perfectly until the pair suddenly broke up in 2005. There was reports suggesting that Sasha had ended the relationship with him because of infidelity. Now, like the Futa hype and Ishana situation, little was said about the breakup initially. But then, in September 2006, the story took an unusual twist when Turbulence recorded a single entitled No One No Perfect, and this contained lyrics that was directly addressing his issues with Sasha. He was suggesting that rumors she spread about him ended their relationship, but he had no interest in trying to win her back.
Spreading rumors on the king. We had no love, but now it is gone. Me no dead down, me still a carry on. She tell me she a go cut down, me tell her to go on. She assumes that me a body on the farm. She said me got 3 kids on road and 3 more people.
Sasha then shot back instantly with Got What You Need, in which she blasted Turbulence for his actions singing.
You know you're wrong and know what words you are claiming. You're just the queen, but me not this the king. Me hear you sing the song, so me go find the rhythm. Are your true side needed really in need? Not the other side where you are show to the media.
Then mocking Turbulence, she imitated a man's voice saying,
Selassie, I just Rastafari. I just never give me on the lie, I lie.
And what you give is what you get, that you feel understand.
Despite the lyrical jabs, the two reunited in 2008 for the video for their single Don't Want to Be Alone, where the two were intimately kissing and holding each other, fueling rumors of reconciliation, which both Sasha and Turbulence denied, suggesting they were just friends. When asked by the Jamaica Star about them doing a collaboration together, because we know that they had broken up not too long before that, They said that they both have good chemistry together and it's what the people want. When Sasha was asked about the kiss, she said that she wouldn't have kissed any other artist in the industry. It's because she already knows him and is familiar with him, and she will always have love for him. And Turbulence saw it as he's on a movie set just playing a role. Now, shortly thereafter, Sasha surprised the reggae industry when she announced she became a born-again Christian and would no longer perform her hits, only doing gospel music from that point on. Next we have Beenie Man and Carlene. Now, they were the hottest couple in dancehall in the 1990s. Beenie Man was a dancehall superstar. Carlene, a former dancehall queen. Carlene and Beenie Man were regularly seen at his performances, and she was also in some of his music videos. Some examples: Wicked Slam, Nuff Gyal, and Kete Drum. Now, both of them got endless attention, and this was during the time Beenie Man was labeled king of the dancehall, and Carlene, she was a high-profile dancehall queen. And they also became the genre's first super couple. The two even had a daughter in 1999, and it really seemed as if they were on the course for bigger and better things. But unfortunately, in 2000, Smith ended her relationship with Beenie, which stunned the dancehall fraternity, with Smith insisting the breakup was amicable and that Beenie was still very much a part of her daughter's life.
Yeah, alright. It's like me the one. I'm my woman the one. Me leave my house and start another work. So I look at the young man and look at something else. I get resource to do it. And she come in a little late. And I said, where you come from? No woman explanation. But you know woman overall. Deck station and things. So look at the family now, what I'm going to know. She turned around and lick her family. I'm not going to make her lick her face. So I ease her off. I push her. I'm not really ease her off. Push her off. I push her. Yeah. And she, then know I walk, but she dropped her lick up her face from the whatnot thing and then I see. So when she lick her face now, her face starts swell because she lick her face and stuff. Yeah. It starts passing her. So I step over her now, over best face and knock up her mother, come pick up the jacket. I walk down out the door and go in the car. I left the house? I left the house, yeah. Her mother starts to see me, she dead, you go here, and her father starts to sing and yeah. But me there stood there here say, police are look for me. So I go to station myself. And I say, when you have a report about me, then start telling me, start laugh. The policeman said, we are laugh, you beat up the woman. So in short, it was not true? No, it's not. So both of you have settled the issue now? Yeah, the issue set a long time. Because she don't do. So you forgive her for all this, because this negative publicity, big headline, a star, I never deal with her, you know. You take to that your time? Yeah, because when I go and hear the news now, I say, that's the statement for you did. Can I really go back to her and say, that's what I tell the police and say, kick you. I'm a company. No truth in that. I'm going to stop doing that, and I say, boy, if you tell a wicked lie like that for me now. So you run back in the arms at that time? No, me just say they're flexible, it's not a run back to her.
Well, fast forward to 2019, and it doesn't really seem like things have changed much.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to cry, but my baby did it. Yes, we had a hard year, but losing my mom, things got real crazy, but we stood through it, and I'm so proud of my baby. Yes, and as always, I have some don't understand what she has gone through emotionally, and if it wasn't just for my friends and family for me to give thanks to, I don't know how I would have managed this. Yes, we did it without any father. It's just me and her and my family and friends. Not going to glorify anything that's not real.
Now, since retiring from dancing, Smith went on to host a talk show as well as other ventures. And as for Beenie, well, that's where we get to number one. Beenie Man, Bounty Killer, and Dangel. The king of the dancehall had a relatively calm breakup from Carlene, but it was tidal waves of controversy that flooded his high-profile relationship with another dancehall diva, Michelle Donna, aka Dangel. So why is Bounty Killer included here? Well, like with most of Beenie Man's career, Bounty has been intertwined with his longtime frenemy, if you will, at some point or another, and Dangel was just the icing on the cake. After Bounty and Dangel had been dating for a considerable time, they split, and Dangel, she burst onto the scene in 2005 with her single, Downtown Girl, and she soon met Beenie Man and they immediately hit it off. The two married just a year later, and this rekindled the rivalry between Bounty Killer and Beenie Man, and this was evidenced in some of their songs.
For the ceremony, and had soon joined everybody else in the wait for Dangel. The screams of onlookers at the estate's gate signaled Dangel's arrival at about 5:30.
I now pronounce you husband and wife in the head, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Now, it was also a catalyst in Vybz Kartel's separation from Bounty's alliance.
Angel, you say, you might invite the doomsday cartel. Me rise up at the wedding and everything start well because the request she have on you for 10 millimeter sale.
At the reception, Beenie Man made some mention of Carlene, and I want you to let me know in the comment section below whether you think this was appropriate or not.
Next, the big moment of the evening.
Now, the first woman I fall in love with, her name was Karlene Smith, see? I was 21 years of age. It's a long time ago, see? And then, she broke my heart. We get back together, we have a kid, but everything wasn't the same. See? Alright. I met Michelle now, then I get to find out that she's not a girl that keep two men at the same time. She can't deal with it, she get mixed up. The last girl I was in relationship with, she get pregnant and she take abortion. Now, this woman decide that career or no career, she having her baby. What am I supposed to do? One thing she tell me, say, she going in the 30th age and she not gonna be like anybody else who don't have no youth. So I said, baby, I'm with you 100% because I'm a father and I love my kids.
Controversy followed Beenie and Dangel's marriage from day one, and despite having a son in November 2006, the two separated a few months later amidst rumors of infidelity by Dangel, and the two would work things out. However, their turbulent marriage came to an end when divorce papers were filed following stories of another big rift between the two, with her appearance at Bounty's birthday party being the final straw for Beenie after Dangel was a no-show for his show.
Regardless of if me and her have a divorce agreement to deal with, I think she should have still come on my birthday because me is her husband, you understand, and me is Marco Dean's father. So why should you call me and tell me on my phone say you got a Bounty Killer birthday party and Bounty Killer disrespect you so much in the media and call you the worst things, and me and him kick off the last time because he might disrespect you and you left and got a Bounty Killer birthday party where people start texting next man and why Angel is in birthday party or what Angel is doing at Bounty Killer birthday party. Me have to deal with that too. You understand what me I say? For make people know say yeah, them are co-work and them are artists regardless of what happened and all of these things. And then she not come on my birthday. Angel last birthday party, me and I wasn't no friend either and I kept it. I should have my birthday party. I just decide to say, please, me I beg you, just finish me heartache and my hurt. Just please, me I beg you, just send the divorce paper. She take about 2 days to send it.
Although the marriage has been a roller coaster ride, the couple did try to reunite.
I don't know what about me, but we keep on getting back together. That's how we did the Mega Mart ads because we wasn't together and get back together. And we did that ads, then we break up again. Then we went to Disney. With all due respect, I love and respect my wife, but love and respect don't really cut it when the person don't give back the same amount of love that you give to them. So I asked her for that divorce, and I got it, and I accept it. If you always remember, say, I'm missing woman if you fed up with a boyfriend, let him go. Now I make my son catch me. You understand me? I say, yeah, so it's the opposite side. I will never get married again because you can only die once, you know? So right now, I'm a father right now. I'm just looking towards growing my kids and, you know, live some life and be happy, you know, and be free because every man deserves to be happy. As hard as I and I work, I deserve to be happy. So I don't know if Angel is hurting over this. I think she's more free.
Alright, make we give Beenie Man a break just for a second so him can wipe up him tears. Alright, so here one now. We're gonna jump straight over to Bounty Killer because you know what you know how Bounty Killer did feel about the fact that him did the Angel for 7 years and then she run go there with him enemy. This is what he had to say, and he spoke about this on when Spice had her YouTube show Spice It Up about 2 years ago. Alright, here we have say, and trust me, it gets worse.
With Angel and Beenie, them people don't know that it hurt me. Me never
never
cried
know.
tears. No, don't bother. I'm a man. Me did there with a woman for 7 years and she get up, go there with the arch rival. It must hurt you.
Yes.
It did hurt Bunty, but Bunty never cried no tears. But Bunty did hurt. Come in a robot.
Yeah.
Me want you, man, babe. Me on the side of son.
Yeah.
So well, like that. Bunty, but it never really conquer me. It never make me broke down.
Yeah.
It never did anything extraordinary to me. But me did hurt. Me did vex.
Yeah.
And that's just human being. Anybody say them the vex, I
lie them a tell.
So hold on then, man. So during the same time, the bounty killer was dating a new catty. So him post the picture on him Instagram around him birthday time. And of course, we have the Angel fan them will run go over there and start compare she and the Angel together. Me no know who tell them to go do that, you know. Because bounty killer get cross, angry and miserable and dog up everybody, you know. Anyways, me go make strictly dancehall. Tell you no this your story, yeah. Well on pan no see it.
Man on Instagram and in the caption him say mommy and zaddy and ting. You see me, you can see say them look nice couple and ting. Now a lot of persons went in the comment section and this is when Bounty Killer started to lash out, started to diss the Angel, you see me. So one person made a comment and say she kinda resemble Angel. Obviously you know Angel are the Angel. Bounty Killer respond and say now come on, wake up, that's the worst comparison you could have ever made. They are far and wide apart in resemblance. Wash out your eyes please. So a lot of persons start laugh and ting. So a person respond and say don't disrespect the Angel like that please. Angel skin clean and pretty. Look pan Bunty woman foot. Tough no BBC. Bunty no try style the Angel. Your mouth look like you have stroke. By the way you reach 58. Bounty Killer respond and say Junja all we can't see you now your foot over here. You are transparent to us bitch. Nobody see you despite if me are 50 or 100 I got you trolling on my page. Idle. How go get a job? Angel might want a helper. You know people say yes it's a Bounty Killer not take no talk from the people and him definitely a defend him woman. Him no want nobody a say him woman favor Angel and this and that, you see me? So anyway, our next person comment and say crosses Bunty, you faced in a BC, you feel like everybody a go comment something nice. Yes, your woman look good, but you need to shake up your face to like. Bunty respond to this person and say your mother never tell you say if you have nothing good to say, shut your mouth. Comment bad or negative over and I compliments you. Simple. So the female respond and say Bounty Killer ask yourself, you remind me of Intense, all you do a lip trace. And this person here respond underneath her comment. I guess them a defend the girl and them say Bounty Killer, you a trace like a big crutches girl. You see how your mouth long like River Nile. Which part of Claudia look better than Angel? She favor my granny old chip up coffee mug. The two I wanna look like scarecrow when my daddy used to hang up in him weed field for scare the bird them. This more look like a clone party on a pretty garments. Then away you buy them clothes they don't a ray grung. So a person made a laughing emoji under that comment. So the girl go for Bounty Killer again and she say them a behave like them and your mount a Bounty body or them have to walk through him body if you go look for moonlight. Kiss me teeth. Bounty smell like dung a parade when rain a fall. So Bounty respond and say smell like the pit under your nose skirmish. Go wash under your hole. Butch bitch little dead czar who see you over here vomit. So this person say Bounty behave yourself and Bounty respond and say because I mean him warlord ask your parents please if I'm to be F with. So a guy made a comment under Bounty post and him say Bounty a woman sexy door would take a slap out of her. So Bounty respond and say slap out your mama Junja front boy. Have respect over here batty breath.
Well, the Angel kept it short and classy. Strictly dancehall. Tell them again what she said.
You got it damn right. No one can be compared to me. Back to being fabulous, booked and busy. She captioned the photo.
Alright, let me jump back over in the Angel and Beenie Man business. So 4 years ago at Beenie Man's birthday party, the Angel was invited and she was up on stage. Also present was Beenie Man's current girlfriend at the time, Cecile Tomlinson. So the Angel drafted one of the songs that is most popular between the two, which is One Man Me Got. So the Angel bend back and expect Beenie Man to come wine. And when me tell you say him stand up stiff pan her, the Angel, me want to know how you feel about this and Beenie Man, why you do that?
appropriate. It's not appropriate. At this time. It's not appropriate. Somebody find a real.
Just like Carlene often complains about Beenie Man not being active in her daughter's life financially, the angel also has the same issues. At that time, when the angel was hinting of Beenie Man not being financially in their son's life, Marco Dean, at that time he was going through a separation with Crystal. So people started to intertwine the two together, and they were asking the angel why she's getting involved in their breakup, basically.
About me come out and me talk my truth about me and my single mother blood clot self. So I never did talk it. Me been a talk my truth. But my single mother self, me been a talk my truth weeks now. I put out my video and I tweet my video now. I say, oh, me I try to get involved in that people thing and look good and this. I'm moving a blood clot and go. All the bloggers and everybody take me name out on the blood clot, dirty nasty mouth. Me back broad the blood clot. I try me love talk and lip up my mouth. Me back very broad. And me I talk my truth as a single mother. I gonna use it in another story. I say, oh God, if man and the woman just left, I know she'll come with pitney business. Look how long me I deal with that. I'm gonna take my name out on a nasty blood clot mouth. Look how long me I deal with that talk my truth. So I never know to me I never know my mouth lack of me can't talk my life and my truth as a mother when me a blood clot go through. Oh, me get dragged in between us something here.
Well, on that note, this video has come to an end. I know it was very long, but how could I make it any shorter? These people's lives are very interesting, and I have to go down in detail so you can understand why they aren't together and even how they're getting along after their breakups. Some have been able to co-parent amicable, and some have just been bitter towards each other, and some, the friendship between them is on and off. It can be good one day and then the next day it's a cursing video on Instagram. Somebody ain't paying child support, somebody's being disrespectful. It's crazy, but I'm here to catch it all and put it on a video. All right, guys, I thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of your nice, clean, beautiful selves. One love. Bye.